is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
No, my internet didn't die. My LAN cable's kind of broken, so it works still, but if I move my internet once, it disconnects. Let's say I was raging in a game, and I basically brutally fucked my internet.
So you put your cum all over it.
Oh, no, I want to skip that part.
That's kind of baby.
Oh, come on!
What?
The fucking... I'm like fucking 200 XP away from earning this thing.
Damn. Damn. Damn to the damn.
Waving hand.
Hello there, Mary.
Yeah, I told you, he'll live stream after me. Hey. Y'all love Bendy more than me for some reason, but hey, whatever.
Yeah, 10 people just joined.
See what I say? It's like they love you more than me, and I'm the one who owns the goddamn channel.
Yeah, it's stupid. I don't like.
That's so stupid. I want to slap him. I just think. But I ain't gonna argue too much about it.
But there's nothing you can do about it.
Hey, more content, right? More money.
Have you got that call?
No, I wished.
Oh, fuck. Mary, where is Narcry?
Where? What?
Narcry.
Oh.
You know, Skirk's Ah!
Boy struggled. Boy struggled.
I have a burst ready. Should I use it? Nah, I don't think so. Actually, I want to see the design, so... Oh, that beauty. I'm a butter.
Yay!
You're saying my monitor became a fucking wait, what?
I'm going to skirt now. Yay! He's going to the Arco in.
Alright.
And Lenny.
Arlecchino can go fuck himself. I'm with Skirk all the way.
You don't want some... You gonna let Skirk step on you?
Hell yes.
Alright, everybody who's watching, make fan art of him getting stepped on.
If
Yes.
only I knew I'm turning Myok into the Natlan Dragon boss.
Okay.
What?
She said, if I only knew, I would turn my dragon into the Natmok boss.
Oh, wow.
Take a look around. Got it, Daddy.
Skirk is amazing.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she?
Yeah, I heard Master something.
Incredible.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light now?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve it.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe.
Now, bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running.
Good night, Bendy.
Ever look.
Good night.
Don't do nothing crazy. Don't get too horny. And don't get Tiara too pregnant. See ya.
Bye.
Let's see here.
Alice!
First things first, you need a new identity. Going around telling, as the Conrian saying, well... Oh, splendid. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea. Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you! Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Dig in! Before it gets cold! Ah, well, if you're around...
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat until...
So full. Okay, it's Paimon.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Second, I've located the culprit you've been searching for. Next, when Ajax trains you and I might never meet again, traveler. So... Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What made me... I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind here for that exact... Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. No, I'm not from Tivat. I'm from a different planet. No, we're different in that respect. Several hundred years, but this is not... To become stronger, for certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps, walk the path he once walked, and somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to... Okay. You have one question.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk, but it's been years now, and I've still found...
Well... Ajax, his situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered so during your training. All I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Children can't have... Once Ajax has enough strength in his own... Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from...
Time to go. Oh, finally.
Just follow me. I'll open an abyssal rift close to the culprit's location. It will take us to where he's hiding.
Wait, this is near the cave.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place where you have some experience.
Don't worry, Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other. Oh, but that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
All right.
Some skirt and water. Force and force.
Wipe out! Paradigm shift! Extinguish!
Oh, not that.
Look at all those spikes! Careful, don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this!
Annihilate. Hey, what are you two doing? Devastating. Abandoned house. Let's press on.
She's a narwhal.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see.
This should be the place where you were. The missing part of your soul should be near. Our opponent must have covered.
Hold on! Look! The spikes are...
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track him. From the start, the attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see. There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk! What happened? It looked like Skirk just...
In the Guili Plains, you asked me why this enemy chose you as his... Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's also because of your ability to, as you put it, whatever that actually means. The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No, he couldn't have known I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value of its power. I doubt he expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate if you want. In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, I'll cope. Well, done gorging. Good. How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal? Oh, of course! Paimon knew that spike thing looked familiar.
I highly doubt you acquired that power through your own... You're desperate enough to scout, which leaves one possibility. You know my master, the Foul, Sortology.
The Foul? Who dares call him Foul?
What's wrong? Bit off more power than you can chew?
Just a little.
Look, it's back!
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit. Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action. Wise decision. Final victory doesn't always come out. You've got your soul fragment back? Get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way through...
Skirk, is your shoulder gonna be okay?
The wound is minor. It'll heal in no time. You should focus on getting out of here.
Uh-oh! Falling spikes! Run! Watch out! Looks like this place is about to collapse! So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had a suspicion. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place. I no longer sense his presence. Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power is not so easily controlled. He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to digest it. You seem surprised. I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole. It's called the all-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities and used the power of Hydro to protect you. That worked because it was in a satiated state, so it was somewhat less aggressive than usual. It's a different story when it has no more power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that state, which is why I cast it into that void space. But I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have encountered the whale a long time ago. Meaning, he must have known my master. Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. And I believe that brings...
No way! We can't leave...
This isn't my first taste of failure.
But what if that monster finds finds you before you're all better. Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh, open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full self. Sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. The bag of moral. Nothing in this world is free. I know that much. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go. We shouldn't linger.
We should take Skirk somewhere she can rest. But where? Paimon gets the feeling Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baiju said we could rest in the back room in the pharmacy, didn't they? Let's head there!
Skirk is so hard to master, I don't know how to play her. Oh, so we move, do that. And then when we don't move, oh, I get it. Yeah, I get her style now. It's basically like a dolphin changing her course.
This bag from Skirk has a ton of... Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wami Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like... I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss. Oh, sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Huh. Can't hold a job if you make anyone forget about you. So, what did she do to get all this more?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss. I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little...
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now. She didn't say that at all. It was, a Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird nicknames. Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start, but things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a...
I noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
Wait, what if
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me.
Your shoulder? Hey, don't just let... whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually. Let's get some sleep, Traveler. That comfy bed...
Quiet.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on the scorched earth?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade.
Skirt.
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. Wait, Skirk? Have you been sitting out...
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Ooh, Paimon thought it would take up a...
No. Not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. No. I think the problem is with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find...
Ooh, sounds intense. We'll watch over you in the meantime.
Thanks.
Oh, wait! Be right back.
Ah, my ears! God, my eyes! God damn, can it not warn me before it does that? How?
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a...
So you can.
Actually, it's my first time talking to... I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again. Call it fate, if you want. Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here. So, what's your impression of this place? Oh, you know, this river strength accumulates over, but as even all she sees...
You must learn to shut up.
This isn't my first take.
The answer to one mystery invites another. Let's follow the river.
Oh my god, warn me!
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same, like meteors, you both made a journey through the stars. Both travelers who have landed on a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away.
Upside down face.
Seems like you've answered your own question. Skirk sees her.
Okay, now I know what to watch out for. Close your eyes.
You now have what it takes. No one can become...
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own?
Indeed. We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild and reduce it to ashes.
Why? Why do you do that?
We will still have contact through the abyss. But know this. One day, I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild.
Why?
I have told you before. Fear is that you have tasted loss. You have known, but as living being, yet now.
That is what Skirk's master, the foul, Sertology, looked like at one point in time. Of course, as a higher being, physical form is a triviality. It could appear as a being.
For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, to do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the...
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Sertology is the scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. Shall we keep going?
3, 2, 1, now.
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk. When she first began training under Sertal.
I have set your broken wrists. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard. No tears this.
Can I ask a question, Master? I keep thinking.
I saved you because I have a plan for you. It has been too long since I fought a battle. So,
But I don't want to draw my sword against.
what you want matters little. Among the bound.
Yes, Master. From that day forward, after some, it was not that. We're nearly there. I almost don't want to reach the end.
The fuck?
These are Skirk's happiest but a simple. This is. There was. It was a spaceship. Skirk's parents. No one had it. Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before.
Hi.
In the immediate wave of just countless people, their lives were.
Hello, Yakko.
If Sertology hadn't been there in that moment. Because she and her people were seen as a threat. As the initial merchant, further research revealed that, for that reason, the outsiders viewed them
Slightly smiling face.
senseless, as if those with power against us. No one wants to. Skirk is waiting over there. Let's go to her.
So all this, just so you could bring him here.
I have things to say to you. Well, to me. I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind. All those rejected impulses. Those discarded aspects of your past selves. I am who you used to be. So
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable. Don't forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason.
even so, learning from the mistakes of the past, strip yourself of your so-called weaknesses. Emotions like...
The difference is that I'm doing what is right. What is necessary. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can offer. I've shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and
That is the problem. I want to shoulder them on the grand scale. Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars. Those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
that isn't what we need.
Exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, we get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
And look around. Look, you cast aside your dreams and curiosity. And in doing so, you lost your original motivation. Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt.
And do you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be there. To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you, but what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever. And I know that among the voices that haunt you, all those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I...
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but...
I'm sick of being a kid.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always dance in water. I am not the dancer. I should be thinking.
Run! Remember, keep no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a cost of light in this world?
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end. Life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
So, I once asked my master. He said no. But in a world without order, that's why, after an idea that, but that means yes. Although his decision to train me with, I know, he's no longer into that. But he sends me messages to the abyss every time I hear from him. My heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces. Maybe that means I do live in eternal... I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready. Help me? Why? This isn't your...
Oh, you're finally awake! Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared Paimon half to death! You're both okay, right?
What does it look like?
Loki would do the quest for Primos.
Rot and filth that flows. I taught you to incorporate...
Okay, so Paimon feels like she's missing some important context, but whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks! Let's dig in!
All right. It's about time we finished what we started.
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, he's going to be tougher than before. The good news is, we have no reason to pull our punches.
Would you get Shen?
So,
Fuck no. I would never get Shenhe. So if we want to go full speed ahead, just do that. Oh no, we're supposed to move with it. She looks beautiful in her second form. Oh, well, don't need to be rude about it.
Would get her to use her in the abyss for Ganon.
Changed into? How come he knows that, too? Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the Fowl?
subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength, to them,
Okay. Oh, the close-up Nervalette isn't here this time, so it's up to us.
Slightly smiling face.
Water jet!
mine to wield. For training, I hope.
Go!
Mine to wield.
Bombs away!
Mine to wield.
Go!
Mine to wield. Wasn't expecting this. Never star goes out. Haven't had enough enough of my power. Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
Bro just got right in.
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at such power. Such...
Skirk, Sir Luigi's disciple.
How long has it been?
Hundreds of years.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I shouldn't admit this is the first time I've heard your name. Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in to exist.
100?
Sounds like you and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time. I trained the sword harder than anyone. Over time, my heart hardened. And we were similar in age, but different in yet. He always wore a smile. I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight to survive. Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth when I was... But after his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out and said to me,
"This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use the power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you." Your death was once what we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger.
Are you sure? I cannot say that I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is...
Wise indeed. Nevertheless...
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming.
Nor I. But Venifair said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to Tibet. You know as well as I, Venifair's problem.
Well, now I'm curious about...
All Venifair said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
Sounds...
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
Still...
I'll be leaving them. Oh, and if you were serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I said before, walk whatever path you want. Freedom means
Waiting for me in the primordial sea was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Sertologi. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh and sew it into my own heart.
Your heart? That sounds like torture.
Because, of course, I bear the curse of immortality.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power. Even with that whale's ability, devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul but that is not the path to strength.
You're right. I should have. I miss your master.
After the beating we just gave you, I think we can call it.
Sertologi's disciple. That I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear to force you to catch up to him. All the while, we're like...
True. But I made up my mind long ago. Besides... Since you're his friend, you must have some... First time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy and passion. It was the joy of a
Interest, you're right. That battle brought me an unbridled sense.
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength, unlock the extent of his potential, after which all can come to an end, including, perhaps, his life. For that very reason...
Perhaps you're right. What a battle that will be. Oh.
Are you okay?
Too many different kinds of power are surging through my body. The curse of immortality. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse. Now, I must ask that of you.
I can, but not through death, if that's what you are. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed. The impurities will dissipate, but it will be a time-consuming.
If we are climbed...
I will reach the top of this mountain, and you, Scottmonger, will be my witness.
It's finally over. Let's get out of here. Huh. At least we don't have to make a mad dash for the exit like... We did it! Oh, it's all... Once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. We're just that awesome. Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess you really have become stronger. Today sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned, the ones that died out, are they back now?
Yes. The power Scottmonger stole has been returned. So, the stars have regained their light.
Great! Huh. It's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky. If a few disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't...
I suppose it's because I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars hanging in the meticulously planned sky, glittering with rotten light. It's not real. And yet, it is for that very reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings. Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. Time marches up, though we gaze upon a false sky.
Oh. Ever since we met, he has filled Paimon's days with happiness. No matter how tough things get, he always finds if it's too big a job for one person, then he'll do it with two. And if two's still not enough, then three. We've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things.
I suppose when it comes to you, anything is possible. Well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to it. I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely. Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope one without war pay for this. We must all work to become stronger. If that's what you want to call me, I won't object. Goodbye.
Bye! Is it just Paimon? Or is she being... Hey! What do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow,
And that finishes Skirk's story. I knew it. I knew that'd be our piece. Does it cost Skirk's banjo? Yep. We got... Yep. Golden Wolf Lord. Still devouring Narwhal.
A round of cards? A round.
I'm so fucked.
A walk would be nice.
A walk would be nice. Oh. She's gonna use skill. Got it. Now she has a shield. And get around.
Gather!
Light it up!
Oh wait, no. Yes, she has 3. So I want to end my round.
Solidify!
Fulfill our pact!
You did absolutely no damage. Oh, fuck. Yep, do it. My Wicca's kind of smart. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, fighting Springer!
Order guide you.
Solid. I thought. Damn.
Stabilize.
Yep, I already know. Nope. I already know.
Huh, I won. Must mean I've still got it, huh?
When does she ever play it?
Perhaps we could take a walk by a riverbed or...
Oh, it's an honor to be here.
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Silence! Let the mighty be humble. Justice is blindsight.
Everybody stand!
Fallen leaves adorn my
Bow your head.
Now disappear! Here comes the finale!
one with nature.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Settle down.
Step right up.
Will there be enough food? If not, I brought my own stash.
Now disappear! Yeah! Headbutt! Team
As one with wind and breath. A round of applause.
Look out below! It's justice o'clock! Hero incoming! Charge! I'm going in!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn me.
Headbutt! Look out below! Charge!
Let's try that. Oh, I'm back. I can do her boss, but materials.